It's NBA action on EA Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. And Jay, I know this takes you back.
Ed, there's no better feeling this time of year than hearing sneakers squeak on the court and seeing guys get a good lather while they're getting ready for battle.
It's that pregame feeling, and now it's the opening tip. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
His first effort off the mark. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Count it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Across the timeline comes James. Looking to make something happen. LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. So it stays with the LA Lakers. LeBron James against George. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard to Paul George. Sizing up the defense. Paul George. Able to convert inside.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
LeBron with it up top. They trail by 2. Driving right to the basket. LeBron James, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
LeBron into the front court. Down just a couple. From the painted area, won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
George on the drive, but his shot misses. LeBron James looking good, 4 for 5.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Leonard knocks it down from mid-range.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Clippers have the basketball. LeBron James rejects it. Clips able to recover. To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw
the crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Leonard. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Leonard to Beverly. Curling inside. JaVale McGee with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Williams to Leonard. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
George to Leonard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw is good. It's back to a 1-point game. James, nice pass to set things up. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
To George. 4-3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. James into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. LeBron James. He's now 5 for 6.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 at the buzzer is good. And a fitting close to this one. They're right back in it after 1 quarter of play. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Knocked loose. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. George. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
James. Tough matchup against George. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Shot from the lane won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Strong finish for Paul George.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Easy path to the rim.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
To Williams. 5 seconds to shoot. Green with a shot that won't go down. Caldwell Pope to Davis. Good look that time, but off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Williams. That's good D. Shot no good. to Caldwell Pope. And counted at the rim.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Los Angeles has the basketball. LeBron here against Harkless. Wow, that was vicious. Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
The pass set it all up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To George. Beyond the arc for three. Defense snuffed it out. Harkless off the mark. To Kyle Kuzma. And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Doc Rivers will play the matchup. He wants some new guys on the floor. Kawhi Leonard with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
George, rebound Cousins. Caldwell Pope to Davis. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Davis to James. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. To Paul George. For 3. No good. That's great defense. To Danny Green. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverley. So it stays with the LA Lakers. James to Kyle Kuzma. Won't go. LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard to George. Nothing going here on that drive. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. George.
Anthony Davis. That's his first personal
Paul
foul.
George is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. And he hits the second. No good. Made the first 2, missed the last. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. DeMarcus Cousins. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession now.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. So a tie one as we reach the break in a 1-point game. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello. A lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A 1-point game as we resume play here in the 3rd quarter.
Match up.
George. Not that time. He missed it. Oh, they call him for the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Second personal foul.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Luke Walton switching things up. He's got some new players out there.
Number 23, LeBron James.
Los Angeles, they have it. Knocked loose. And the finish, slam dunk.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Leonard, smothering D. To Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. He throws it down.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
LeBron into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul George to Leonard. Here's a chance from long range.
To number 10, Jared Dudley. That's his first personal foul.
Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. Second to 3, got it. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Across the timeline comes James. Our score all even in this third quarter. It's LA Clippers ball. Oh, can't do that.
Just a tic-tac foul.
LeBron James. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Neck and neck, they couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Number 23.
To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he hits.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
No good. Defense catching a break there.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player a short arm shot.
George.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. Shooting 66% in this contest. And he connects on the first free throw. And he misses the second. LBJ with it. Can't get past the defender. From the painted area, won't go down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Paul George. Drive here, but the shot stays out. George lets it fly. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to shuffle things up. George knocks it down.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
LeBron with it up top. His guys trail now by 4. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. It's PG for 2. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Tickets for the next home game are still available at the box office. Buy 1 or more tickets before the end of today's game, and you'll receive an exclusive discount.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions.
For the Los Angeles Lakers, number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First try at the line, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To Leonard. To George. From long range. And Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Gets it to go. And the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. To Paul George. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Fires the 3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Chance for LeBron James. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Leonard. He was all over him. Kawhi Leonard swats it. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the 3rd quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the 4th quarter. The 3rd quarter was a disaster. Remember, they led at halftime, and now they find themselves down big.
And when things get bad, they get bad in a hurry. But you have to remember, this is a game of runs. They had theirs, now it's time for yours.
Leonard buries the 3.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving 3-point shooters open on the perimeter.
The drive, right to the basket. Plenty of contact. The shot, no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
George. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Davis. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Cousins to Caldwell Pope. It's James. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. George. Well defended. To Davis. Shot from the lane won't go. And finishes strong.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Leonard. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. LeBron against Paul George. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Cruises inside for two.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Beverly to George. Lets it fly from long range. Misfires. It's no good. The follow won't go either. To James. Gets to the basket and scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
No good.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Beverly into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Second effort. DeMarcus Cousins. He's now 4 for 6. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
James to Davis. Not that time. The follow won't go either. Leonard to Paul George. To Leonard. Fires the three. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Turn to page 15 in today's game program for the latest trivia question and submit your answer on the team website. One lucky winner will have a chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
To James. Kuzma. To James. Kuzma. To Davis. Cousins. To Davis. James. Shot clock violation.
For the Lakers.
Oh, we have a 5-second violation.